So, where do I even start? I got married. Yeah, wedding band right there. It's a Chala wedding band. Like, come on, where do they do that at? To Jamila, of course. Now Jamila Mensa, and I know that a lot of people have been asking questions such as like, oh well, why wasn't I invited? Or a lot of people didn't even know, which is funny because I've been saying the 21st night of September like forever, but whatever. I don't expect y'all to keep up with my life like that. But yes, I got married on the 21st night of September, so last week Friday as I record this video. And then the next day, went on our honeymoon, which was a cruise to Bermuda. It was great. Well, some parts you guys will see. Um, but I wanted to pretty much just give you guys some few updates, and I'm gonna try and make this quick because the video I'm gonna post tomorrow is, if I get the time tomorrow, is pretty large. Like, I've made some big videos, but this one's like huge, and I'm gonna talk about that soon. But yeah, today we just got back from the honeymoon. Jamila's upstairs sleeping. We're in Baltimore right now. We go back to Virginia on Saturday, where we'll be residing. Um, and I think the short version for for why a lot of people were not able to come was simply because we had we were planning originally to have our wedding at a friend's house in her backyard. And so it's like, oh, we don't have to pay for the venue. We'd have like, we already had a guest list of over like 100 people. It was at least 100 people, and I'm sure those 100 know who they are. Like, if you're significant to us, I feel like you would know. If you're not, well, you know. And this included even people that we may not even talk to as much anymore, but we're still holding a significant part in our lives. Now, what happened was, as you guys may or may not know, my father is in Ghana, and we uh, we got a call from him, pretty much stating that he is now in the process of being approved to come back to the U.S. and everything, but we weren't sure when that date would be yet. So we were going to postpone the wedding until he got here, and that like slowed everything down, and that's why like we ended up like not really like telling everyone at first and all of that. We're like, okay, well, this is the one important thing that I will you know just let go of, but or postpone the wedding for, I should say. However, because things got too blurry, I guess, like not knowing when he'll be there and everything, then we originally were just like, okay, then how about Jamil and I get married on the 21st of September still? We would just do like a court marriage, so that way we could live together without, any type of hassle. And, just be married, and then we'll have like, we won't even tell many people, I guess, and then we'll have like a big ceremony like whenever my dad is able to arrive. But then Jamila said that she still would want to celebrate afterwards. So we're all like, okay. And then her sister was like, well, how about you celebrate on the cruise ship? There's a small cruise ship. It's called the Spirit of Baltimore that goes around Maryland, and I think it's like about like 4 hours long. So we decided to do that. Like, we were like, okay, well, let's do that. Like we can have like a small reception on that cruise ship, and it'll just be like really, really, really like small, like close friends and family, as in like literally close, as in around us, whoever can make it, and then we'll have like a big event later. And then somehow that was like, well, then why don't y'all, instead of going to court marriage, why don't y'all just do the marriage on there? And then I guess we forgot for a moment why we even changed the wedding and everything. But then, so like, because then we ended up agreeing to it, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, then we're still getting married. Um, just now it's with less people. And Jamila's parents had to actually pay. Well, they paid for the whole wedding, and it was over $100 per person. So we were not about to put them in debt like that, and we were told that it would be tacky to have some people pay for themselves. So that's why we couldn't invite everyone. Jamila, on top of that, so then the guest list went from like over 100 to 35, and most of that 35 was Jamila's bridesmaids and my groomsmen, and then some close family. So Jamila ended up not having bridesmaids for that reason, because then there'd pretty much be nobody in the audience. So then we ended up having still a bachelor and bachelorette party, and that's why David, Tay, Caleb, all of them were able to come, but they were part of the audience, or guests, not audience, guests. And yeah, so for those who are wondering, oh, Denzel, you're fake. No, it wasn't like that. I didn't want you to pay. I mean, I did want you to pay for yourself, but it would have been tacky. And I didn't want to, put that on Jamila's parents. So I'm sorry. I got a lot of text messages like that were kind of upset about that, and I just thought that I would apologize and explain that that's why. That we didn't even know for sure that we were going to do it on the 21st until like maybe a month before, and then because my father's situation and everything, and then when we were doing it, it's like, well, now it's too expensive to like have everyone on the guest list, and it got really really tight. Like we shoot, Bethany and Cameron and Jessamy weren't even able to make it, and like if Bethany, who's me and Jamila's like friend like that, if she wasn't even able to make it, like, come on. So don't take it too much to heart. But next month, October, we're planning to have a post-wedding shower. So this one will be in Virginia, and we're getting the details on that still, but we're pretty much going to have like all those people who couldn't make it, they'll come, and then next year I'll be finishing my final 2 classes and actually graduating. And so around maybe May or June, we're going to be having a huge reception in New York. And this one's going to be with African attire. We're inviting everybody. Like pretty much the guest list that we had for our original wedding, that's what we're going to have. So y'all start planning for that. If you know you're going to be on the guest list and plan for that, y'all know who y'all are, and shoot for that. Sorry that you couldn't make it to this wedding, but you can make it to the huge reception, which will celebrate me and Jamila being married for like a few months, and my father being back, God willing, and me graduating. So yeah, and we're gonna be all wearing like kente, and like African attire. Pretty much, it's gonna be very like African based, because I'm Ghanaian. For those of you who don't know, West African. And yeah, I think that's all of it in a nutshell. Like, wow, I kept that under 10 minutes. I think that's pretty good. Lastly, tomorrow, God willing, I will be uploading. Right now, it's finalizing, but I will be uploading my first vlog. I'm supposed to still be doing the one from Ghana, but that one was just, I'm still working on it. I'm going to get the time to work on it for sure. Like I actually started a little bit, and it's just so many different pictures to like choose from and everything. This one was a lot easier because of the Ghana experience. I had the better hang of it. But yeah, it's a vlog with 3 to 4 sections. The first section is the rehearsal dinner. for the before, like, so the night before the wedding. And then the second section is the bachelor's party. So we have a few of the events that happened at the bachelor's party that day. Then the third section is the wedding. So I have like mini clips of the wedding ceremony and the wedding reception there. And then the fourth section is our honeymoon. So us going off to Bermuda, and all the things that we did like on the cruise, and just clips of like different things that were like going on, random tidbits of like me speaking and saying like what was going on. And they have like little timestamps at certain parts. It gets like very intricate because of the different time zone when we reached Bermuda and everything. But yeah, so I put like the date and timestamps in certain scenes. And yeah, it's a very long video. I'm also planning to, tomorrow's going to be the PIA tour, Poets in Autumn tour. I'm planning to incorporate that because that's supposed to be the wrap up of our honeymoon. And it's going to be at Jamila's father's church. And I'm cool with Ezekiel, so that's, it's cool. So we might incorporate that and might not. It's already long enough. So it's over 2 hours. However, you don't have to watch. I don't expect you guys to be that interested in my life once again. And yeah, if anything, I know I'm gonna be watching it, and my kids will be watching it. Jamila's gonna be watching it. Most likely, our family will be watching it. But yeah, just remember, like, you're not forced to watch it. But if you do want to watch certain parts, I'm going to do the work and put timestamps in the description, so you can just like, it's gonna show like chapters. So like where we read our vows, and where we were actually on the beach of Bermuda, and where we were playing Dare to Dare with at the bachelor's party, and stuff like that. I'll put all of those timestamps in the description so that you can just watch what you want to watch out of the whole video. And if you want to watch the whole video, remember, you don't have to in one sitting. You can just cut it up into chunks. But yeah, I do think that it's an interesting video. It's full of different shots, footage. I think that it catches a lot of me and Jamila's personality, or our dynamic. I always put on, like, I think I'm twice as much when I'm on camera, besides right now. Like, I think this is how I usually am. But when I'm on camera, especially with Jamila often, then I try to make up for her energy. So, and I was excited. I mean, hey, who wouldn't be excited to be on their honeymoon? But yeah, just be prepared for that. As in my excitement / energy, her potentially lack of energy, which was for good reason. You'll see when you watch it. Oh yeah, and the length. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Planning to do a live stream soon. Also, I've done the INTP video. I have to edit it, but me and Brandon, my roommate, well, old roommate now, moving out, we were able to record it before I came up here. Have the ENTP video coming out soon too, and an ESFJ video coming out soon as well. So look forward to that. And Gems I'll Ask and Tell, besides the one that I'm putting out tomorrow, it's going to continue. This time, honestly, stronger than ever. We have like a new intro and everything, and it's pretty dope. It's going to be starting with the concept called ironing clothes, and you're going to have to wait to figure out what that is. But yeah, we're setting off. And just wanted to update you guys on all of these different things about my life as of right now. So yeah, done.